And this MMA rules bout takes place at a catch weight of -95 kilograms, and this bout will be contested over 3 5-minute rounds. Your referee in charge when the action gets underway, the superb Mr. Nicola Juliad. Fighters to the center, please, for your final instructions.
So as I said, it was slated to be a light heavyweight bout, but it's catch weight from Poland.
If I say stop, you stop.
Krzysztof Jotko and his late replacement, Andre Ramos. I've got to say, Jotko looks pretty big. And Ramos is going to need all his skill here tonight. He's not an immediate finisher, Jotko. Likes to go the distance with his wrestling and grappling. Fight southpaw. And this is an open stance bout. And already Jotko looking the aggressor of the two. Ramos got a puncher's chance here, though.
Yeah, it's that left hand from Jotko that's going to be the problem. Ramos has got to be able to deal with that. So I want to see some hand fighting, good head movement.
Jotko setting out his stall early. Trying to close that cage down, not give Ramos the chance to move. Big exchange there, and it was Ramos that came off worse. He got hurt. Ramos in there for the shoot. He won't get success here unless he struggles very hard, which he's done. That was incredible for him to take down Jotko from that position.
So much for that claim in the pre-fight VT about having the top takedown defense. There we go, though. Speak of the devil, Jotko straight up. But yeah, Ramos ate that left hook pretty clean.
And to be able to continue to do that is, well, a good indication of what's going on. Good news, good use of the knees on the wire here. And Ramos has come to do business.
Yeah, he needed that takedown. You got to commit. I mean, you got to really wrestle through the guy. Even if you got to drag him down like this. Look at this nice whizzer counter here.
He's busy, Ramos. And again.
Lovely. Perfect. Kicks out the rear leg. Look at this, though. Jotko retracts it. All these little micro battles.
Ramos is bringing it. Confidence. And the power and the strength.
Jotko wants his feet underneath his hips right now. Now Ramos, of course, wants to deny him that. You can see him now actually reach for the back leg a second ago, which would have been the left heel. Now he's released it. Now he's, I think, going to try to go above the waist. I can't quite tell. No, Ramos is dropping again here. Lovely. Picks the ankle. Jotko's definitely clued up here, though. Not his first rodeo.
Yeah, but props to Ramos. The creativity's there and the confidence. Exposed there. Very quick to recover. And Jotko not as quick to act. But Jotko now finding his way in. An attempt at a break. That was great defense from Ramos because Jotko was bringing it.
Yeah, it looked like Jotko was going to try to tap his knee, but I'm not sure whether or not he saw an opening or just wanted to try to prove a point. But hubris is the name of the game there, I think, against Ramos.
Well, Ramos is relaxed, collected, spoiling Jotko. Jotko now in a position to maybe try and cause problems for Ramos on the wire. Tries to feint behind the punch and go downstairs, but he's caught. Ramos defending quite well against the wire here. We're not seeing anything that dramatic or creative from Jotko yet. I'm not saying that that's not to come, but
he was able to walk his left arm actually along the fence and almost had his hands clasped, but tough to tie up the arms of a guy like that.
Back with some air in between them. Boxing. Ramos way off with that right hand, but Jotko breaks. Can Ramos bring something to this? Way over and above his known skill set. Jotko comes forward. Ramos dives for the takedown. Incredible from that far out. But spoiled and up on the wire now. And just a minute left in this first round. Krzysztof Jotko probably got a big surprise here tonight. Thought he was up against another opponent. And Ramos, well, a rank outsider. What are the odds saying about Ramos?
Yeah, the fight obviously had Jotko as the favorite, but he was almost able to find that left hand. That's what he really needs to land.
Ramos eats a knee kick there. Scissor knee strike from Jotko. Very tough. Ramos and endurable. Now they've had a little look-see. Now that the pace has settled down, they're a bit more respectful of each other, but Jotko still coming forward and pressing the point. Ramos trying to work out now what he needs to do to get the edge on Krzysztof Jotko at this stage in the game. Difficult one to score, Chris.
Yeah, for sure, especially because Jotko kept trying to flinch and feint a little bit to get a reaction out of Ramos. A lot of hesitancy there. I mean, this is a high consequences fight. You know, you're up in weight, and it's very evident what the game plan is. No mysteries, really.
So, it's going to 2. I don't know if Ramos has got a puncher's chance, but he ate a great right hand there. And he ate that elbow strike as well. Jotko not quite the grappling on the wire was very, very good from Ramos. He really showed some good skills and some tenacity to keep going. We go to 2. Let's see how this pans out. If we were to say there was an edge, where would it lie?
10-9 Jotko, especially for the really heavy left that he landed. That was the most meaningful, impactful strike, and that's, in my view, what scored highest, and will probably give him the round 10-9.
So, having to work his way from behind the line. Late replacement. Andres Ramos comes out for 2. What has he got? A little bit slow with that overhand right. Jotko sees it coming, ducks under.
Ramos looks a lot more comfortable on the feet. I mean, I'm seeing some of the techniques, even his little adjustments he makes. His lack of giving too much away with all the feinting from Jotko is good. You know, he knows what's truth and he knows what's a lie.
Kick there from Jotko, but Ramos down on the ground. Give a scramble here, and Ramos may have compromised himself here.
Nice here from Jotko, good recognition. Couldn't control the arms, and rather than give Ramos the opportunity to get his grips and start to scramble, he grabbed his leg. Slick. Double unders here from Ramos. Shouldn't be able to do too much with that, besides, of course, pull down and break the posture of Jotko. This is huge for Jotko. He's got a lot of time to work here. Ramos not really a guy with notoriety for the guard play.
Quite a commanding position now for Jotko as he starts to bring the heat. And needs to start defending and coming back here. I don't know what Ramos is doing in this position.
This fight should be stopped. There we go. Ref steps in. That'll be a TKO there. Jotko making the FNC debut.
Bit of break dancing. He did mention that beforehand. Ramos, just no defense there against that. Strong position for Jotko, and it kind of seeped away in front of our eyes like sand through the hands. That was a slow victory, but Ramos just kind of threw it away. Talk us through it, Chris.
Yeah, almost anticlimactic, but it was Jotko's resilience on the feet. It was his ability to, again, not get too compromised with the grappling and use the wrestling and the counter wrestling to open up these positions. And again, it was his adjustment of the grips and the scramble that got him this dominant position here, almost in quarter guard. And, you know, again, the ref just having to step in there after no intelligent defense and no ability or effort to improve the position.
So, TKO win in the second for Krzysztof Jotko from Poland, and the first loss on the CV for Andres Ramos. It was a big step up just feel after the first round he might have had a bit more success in the second, but he was caught.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the end comes after 1 minute and 39 seconds completed of the second round. Your winner by TKO in the blue corner, Krzysztof Jotko! Show your appreciation for our runner-up, Ramos.
Pehar pobjedniku dati će gospodin Aleksandar Džombić.
I'm sure we'll have a chat with debutant Krzysztof Jotko. And, we've seen some good Polish talent here tonight, haven't we?
Yeah, amazing. We've seen some great new talent coming in, and indeed some younger fighters and some veteran fighters like Krzysztof. So yeah, he's a solid addition, and no shame for Ramos.
Congratulations, impressive win. This was your first FNC fight. Easier or more difficult opponent than did you expect?
What's up, Zagreb? Woo! FNC and our organization, thank you for bringing me here. And now is a new king in Croatia. It's Jotko!
Dame i gospodo, ladies and gentlemen, Krzysztof Jotko!